Since Minnesota Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer took over the Vikes in 2014, his defenses have straight up owned Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford. That's right, numero 9, University of Georgia by way of Highland Park, Dallas. Oh, Lord, there's been another murder. Please, they have straight up dominated Matthew Stafford. The Vikings have owned that ass, and they've been very adept at putting said ass on the turf. In 12 games against Matthew Stafford and the Lions. Now, it's really 11 games against Stafford because he missed the last one last year with injury. It was David Blah, the pride of Purdue, in his place, but whatever. But Zimmer's defenses have pressured Lions quarterbacks in those 12 games 194 times and sacked him 43, including a 10-sack game a couple years ago. This is an average of 16.2 pressures and 3.6 sacks per game. I love it, man. I love it. Also, the Vikings are 7-5 against the Lions under Zimmer. 7-3 if you take out 2014, which, sure. So what is it? Why are the Vikings so good at getting after number 9? Well, part of it, familiarity, tape work for sure. Playing him twice a year certainly does help. Plus, tendencies of Matthew Stafford. Does he hang on to the ball too long? Sure. Does he always tend to step up against pressure in a certain manner that the Vikings can scheme for? Sure. Also, disguising coverages and also having peak Danielle Hunter and Everson Griffin. Yeah, that certainly helps. It absolutely does. But also, I think it's fair to say that Andre Patterson, the defensive line coach and co-regional defense coordinator, as well as Mike Zimmer, do have a decent dossier of how to cook up some pressure on Matthew Stafford. And they're going to have to see it again on Sunday, right? Because you saw, even though the Vikings only put Aaron Rodgers on the turf once, they did generate 15 pressures on Rodgers, generally only sending 4 guys because they only blitzed 7 times out of 46 dropbacks against the Packers. I think you'll have to see something similar against the Lions, although without Babytron, I mean, but Stafford currently is in the middle of the pack in terms of quarterbacks getting heat on him at 30.5% of his dropbacks. Also, the main offenders have been his tackles, right? So left tackle Taylor Decker, who was the guy drafted to replace Riley Reif, and also they gave him all the money. He's been meh. Him and Terrell Crosby, the 5th-round pick out of Oregon a couple years ago, have combined for 27 pressures, 5 penalties, 2 sacks. Less than ideal. Also, this one hurts. So left guard Jonah Jackson. I loved him out of Ohio State. He was a grad transfer from Rutgers. I thought he would be a perfect day one scheme fit, plug and play left guard. He's been having a bit of a rough time. Welcome to the NFL, Buckeye. 13 pressures, 2 sacks, as well as right guard Big V coming over from Philly, massive free agent deal, has surrendered 4 sacks as well. So basically, everyone except for Frank Ragnow, the pride to Chanhassen, has been ass on the Lions offensive line. You hate to see it. Yum, yum. So how are the Vikings going to generate that pressure without Daniil and Yannick? Well, offensive line is bad. That's a plus. Plus, I think they'll just have to platoon it again, the way that they did against Green Bay. Afadi leading the way, still leading the team in pressures. DJ Wanham, game-sealing sack, still getting after it, still developing some more pass rush moves and getting better and better every single week. Hercules Mataafa, the brand-new Vikings defensive end weapon. Love to see it. Jalen Holmes is taking on that new Afadi and Stephen Weatherly role where he's playing inside, outside, getting pressure in those NASCAR packages. That's awesome. As well as, James Lynch, Armon Watts, get them all more work. It's fine. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if you have to blitz. I think you can probably get home with 4. Have the Vikings sit in coverage, 7 on the back end. It's really going to help out those young Vikings cornerbacks or whoever the hell they sign off the street to play cornerback. Or is it going to have to be Anthony Harris playing slot cornerback again with Josh Metellus playing safety? Is that what's going to have to be? But I think that if they do want to spice it up, Zimmer wants to get a little fancy up front, send a little bit more erotic and exotic blitzes at Matthew Stafford. They could do it because with Babytron out, that will significantly hinder the Lions' vertical passing game. So maybe they can get after that ass even more. So, man, let's go. I mean, this is a game the Vikings need to win because they're supposed to win. So go win it. There you go. Very easy. But your thoughts? Vikings owning Matthew Stafford's ass. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.